All right, so I totally slept in and missed the actual reveal of the 1.2 live stream that happened earlier this morning. So we're going to watch it right now
Hello, everyone, and
just give our
welcome
thoughts
to the
about it.
official Genshin Impact version 1.2 sneak peek live
That
stream.
is-
My name is Karina Betker. Many of you may recognize
that
me
is Paimon.
as the voice of Paimon. And
Thankfully-
joining me today is
Thankfully, they
none
actually
other
are using
than
voice
Zach
actors this
Aguilar.
time.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Zach Aguilar, and I voice the
Oh
male
my
traveler
god, thank you.
Ether in Genshin
Oh my
Impact.
god,
We
thank you.
certainly share quite a bit of dialogue in the game.
Wait, is
so
his name
I'm
Ether
super
or
happy we get to
Aether?
do the live stream together.
It only seems fitting that we do a live stream
Wait,
together,
is his name
doesn't it?
Ether or Aether?
Actually, this is our first time ever doing an official Genshin Impact
That's
stream.
definitely
Yes,
Aether.
it is, and it's gonna be great. Thanks, everyone,
Whatever.
so much for joining
Stupid
us
name
today.
pronunciation,
Now, before we kick
Tartaglia.
things off with version 1.2 previews, I think we could just take a very special moment to thank everyone in the Genshin Impact community.
Thank you
for their love
for
and support
using
of
voice
the game
actors.
up through version 1.1.
Thank you for using
Woohoo!
professional
Definitely.
voice
Thanks,
actors and
everyone,
hosts
for your support of Genshin
as
Impact.
in your
Thanks,
video.
everyone.
It's so worth it.
Zach, how did you
So
like
we don't have to
version
sit here and meme
1.1?
about
Did you
bad
get hit
voice
by any
actors.
meteorites?
Well, you know, I like shiny things, so I touched a meteorite and fell into an eternal slumber and never completed the quest line.
I knew it.
Yeah, I'm just kidding, but yeah,
Even if-
version 1.1 was super cool. I enjoyed
even
trying out
whenever you
all
can
of the
tell that
skills
this
and
is
abilities
a
of the new
written
characters
script,
from the
it's
banners
just
that
so much
dropped in
better.
1.1. And I finally had a riveting monologue at the very end. How about yourself, Karina? Have you been enjoying the game lately?
Oh yeah, of course. It's always super exciting to see our voice acting in action, you know? And it's awesome to see how much effort they've been putting into new content for the game with each version.
I like the
Version
Paimon voice
1.1
actors.
was definitely
It's a shame that
really
I hate
cool
Paimon.
storyline, and they have a character with a bird, and I love birds. I have a pet bird myself, so.
Nice.
Anyway, we're here today to bring everyone a sneak peek of what will be coming in version 1.2
God, I wish I remembered to
update.
wake up for
Are
the
you
live
excited,
announcement
Zach?
of it.
You know it. There's so much content for us to show everyone for 1.2, so we'd better just go ahead and dive in.
All right, let's get this thing rolling. Version 1.2 is going to come jam-packed with new content, so let's do a quick overview first, shall we?
I'm ready.
All right.
Hi,
in
Reddy, I'm
version
Dad.
1.2, we'll have some brand new characters, a completely new area of the map to explore, as well as some exciting new events. Also, we'll have some good old updates and optimizations to some current features, which is always a plus. So, Zach, what are you most excited for in this update?
Well, you know, of course, everyone loves seeing new characters, but this is the first time we're getting a new area to explore in Genshin Impact, so I think that's pretty
Okay, yeah,
exciting.
that's true. Yeah.
But before we forget,
I know how they
we
know
should
my real
probably
name.
mention that we have some prizes for our live viewers, don't you think?
Yep, that's right. For
Right.
all of our
Make sure
live
everyone's
viewers out
redeemed
there,
the
we'll be giving
codes.
away some redeemable codes. So go ahead and summon all your friends to the stream for a chance to win some prizes.
Or they can just try to keep the goodies for themselves. But that wouldn't be nice, would it?
No, that wouldn't. Remember, guys, adventuring is about companionship. Just like official
Alright.
Do you know the story of Durin in this mountain? Snow gathers atop this mountain and never melts, which is a most curious phenomenon. In fact, I believe that the very sword in your hand has Durin's remains in it. As such, who could I find to help me if not you?
This is the most we hear main character talking in
Getting a little
ages.
cold?
Oh, that's a sweet new design for the golem.
Genius. But I
Albedo.
don't think I'm any genius.
Who are you? I'm you, but better, he says to main
My
character.
job is to honor my contract with Rex Lapis.
Albedo's a 5-star. Wait a second. Wait, Albedo's 5-star, right?
But I
Yeah.
Honor my contract with Rex Lapis.
All hail.
Yeah, so Ganyu's gonna be a charge, aim down sights archer. Which is cool.
It's so nice to de-stress.
I made a new discovery while sketching nearby. There's an area up ahead that's quite remarkable.
Hey,
The
Sucrose!
truth
We gotta
of
see
this
Sucrose
world.
in the other thing too, so
What could it
maybe
be?
we're getting a free Sucrose like we got free Fischl, which would be great. Don't pretend like Zhongli's good. Oh, that was Albedo. Oh. Wait, really? That was all Albedo, not main character? Oh, how disappointing. Oh my god, it's huge. Oh, sweet, new laser attack. I'm glad it's not just a ice reskin.
Was the two of us meeting really a good thing?
The Chalk Prince and a Dragon 12/23. Okie dokie. Yep, 2 days after Battle Pass ends. It's okay. I'm honestly not too excited about either of them because I don't want an aim down sights archer, and I don't really want more Geo characters. So this gives me time to save up for... I can save up for next Archon. I don't want Xiao either. I don't care about Xiao.
Nothing says new game content like a good trailer.
Oh, I know, right? So, now that we've had an official
Maybe
first
Ayaka.
look at the new Dragonspine area, what are your first impressions, Zach? It looks like it's gonna be a pretty
Also,
cool
if
place.
there's a
Like,
banner
literally
with
snow
Razor and
everywhere in that
Ningguang, I'm
trailer,
going
and I
all
love
in.
snow.
Well, it's definitely pretty fitting
Like,
for a
if
December
we get a
release,
trailer
don't you
with
think?
Razor
Yes,
Ningguang,
it's
I'm
very
going all
wintry, and I
in.
just love it when games can match the seasons.
Me too. So I initially thought that this new area would be like a basic mountain in the game, but after seeing the trailer, this thing looks like an entirely new beast. It's way more than I expected, and what is that red crystal heart looking thing is that Aether finds? I don't know. Also, it looks like we'll be getting a lot of new frosty looking monsters.
Yeah, there was obviously
There's no
an
way
icy
someone with a
system
name
mage
as
in the
badass as
trailer,
the
and
Immortal
even a
Shogun
monster
is a
that sorta
lolly.
looks like a yeti or something.
Right.
I hope
and
that
there
she
was
has
some
the
pretty
body of Big
big-looking
Mom, 'cause
ruin
that would be
guards in there as
amazing.
well. It looks like Dragonspine will have plenty new monsters waiting for us, but who knows? Maybe
I want
they're just
I
out
want
there
a
looking for
ugly
snowball.
character in Genshin. I would love an
probably
ugly
not.
character.
Aw.
Anyway, there was also quite a bit of cinematic moments in that trailer too, so it's safe to say that Dragonspine will definitely be packing lots of story content.
Yeah, and those new characters look pretty amazing too, so why don't we start with them?
Sounds good to me, and for once, I'm gonna let you talk.
Finally.
What? They've been talking, huh? I'll be main. Oh, wait. That's right. We haven't heard main character. We heard Albedo. Yeah, he's got elevator move with an AoE. It looks like he imbues Geo to the things in his area. His ultimate looks like main character's ultimate.
I am Albedo, Chief Alchemist of the
Albedo.
Knights of Favonius. You carry the aura of the stars. Interesting. I would
Albedo
like to
lifted a burnt
study you,
ash of the flower
if
that
you
once
do
grew
not
atop
mind.
the Dendro Slime's
And
head.
certainly
Seconds
will have
later,
many
a Cecilius
opportunities to
sprouted
be
forth
alone
from the
in the
ash in his
future.
hand, and this is new birth.
Okay, our first character here is the alchemic master of Mondstadt, Albedo. He is a sword wielder and can manipulate the Geo element.
I really like his jacket, and I want one for myself.
Yeah, same. I don't know if you picked up on it or not, but during the 1.2 trailer at the beginning of the stream, it looked like he's really into sketching or art.
Yeah, that's sort of like a unique aspect to add to his
He
character.
carries
Maybe it's like
himself
his hobby or
very
something.
hoity-toity. He
And
might
I
add.
wonder
This
if I'm
one
gonna
might
learn more
actually
about his
be
connection with
royalty
Sucrose,
compared
who
to
is obviously
Fischl.
another alchemist, and that we have from Mondstadt. You could see her appearing a couple of times in the opening trailer too.
Okay, so
Sucrose.
now that we've seen our first new character in action, let's
Sucrose
take a moment
ultimate
to
buffs,
get a
come on.
closer look on his skill set.
Ooh, getting down to the nitty gritty.
Absolutely. So, like I mentioned, Albedo is a Geo character, and he has a pretty unique skill set. When he casts his elemental skill, he summons something that looks like a flower called
It looks like an
Solar
elevator.
Isotoma. And when opponents within range of the Solar Isotoma are hit by an attack, the flower will then bloom into a transient blossom, dealing AoE geo damage. Also, as you saw in the trailer, a character can stand in the center of the solar isotoma and it will lift them into the air. So you can basically use it like a platform.
That is so cool. It's like an elevator. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely curious what those blossoms will do in combat. And it seems that his skill will also be really useful for a little boost to get to some of those hard to
The
reach
E
places
is
while
really
adventuring.
boring.
Yeah.
The E is very
Imagine
boring
using the
visually.
platform to lift Klee into the air during battle. She'd basically become a little turret that rains bombs down on the enemy.
Da-da-da!
All right, so now let's
I wonder if
check out
that's too
Albedo's
high
elemental
for the
burst, shall we?
eyeballs
His
of
elemental
robots.
burst causes geocrystals to burst forth, and if Albedo's solar isotoma is already on the field, then fatal blossoms will be generated which burst violently into bloom.
Oh, a
Yes,
Ningguang
more
style ult.
flowers.
Okay.
I like it. You know, flowers on Valentine's Day must be so easy for this guy.
No kidding. And speaking of flowers, let's move on to our next new character coming in version 1.2. It turns out that she also makes use of flowers.
Yay, more flowers.
Alright, Ganyu's way more interesting. It looks pretty tall. I think it's gonna make it Sally. God, oh. Alright, I want her. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is definitely the one to pull for. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a furry. Charge one, charge. Wow, that second charge is really fast. Ooh. I thought when I heard there was gonna be 2 charges on the aim, it was gonna be a lot slower, but that's a really fast second charge.
Look how brightly lit the city is
She's
at
goat,
night.
so that's not scaly. Come on.
Amazing. I wonder what it's like for all the people down there.
For those who have witnessed her standing by
no
the dock
thanks.
at daybreak, enjoying
think
her
I'll
breakfast
pass
in
on the night
silence, it's
market.
difficult to imagine Ganyu in
Sorry.
a post in the
All
Yuhai.
right, our second character coming in
something.
version 1.2 is Ganyu,
No, she's
the secretary at Yuhai
furry.
Pavilion.
She goat.
As you could see in her trailer, she's a bow wielder that can manipulate the cryo element.
Yeah, her cryo style seems to be in line with the wintry theme we have going on in Dragonspine. Also, did you see her outfit?
Ass.
I mean, all of the outfits in Genshin are amazing. So, of course, hers is amazing too. And are those horns I see on her head?
Yeah, it seems she has red horns, or maybe those are her ears.
Ooh, that's an interesting aesthetic. Okay, now tell me more about her skills. I want to know more about these icy flowers that she has.
Right, sure thing. So first we should point out that Ganyu has a very unique charged attack. As she charges her bow, cryo will accumulate on her arrows, similar to how other archers also use the elements. However, Ganyu has different levels of charge, and the effects of her cryo arrows will change the longer she charges
That
her
second
shots.
charge is just so
Ooh,
fast.
that's interesting.
As for the flowers,
It is
Ganyu's
just damn
elemental
fast.
skill also places a flower on the ground like Albedo's, but her flower will attract opponents and then explode after a certain amount of time.
How attractive are these flowers? So those poor hilichurls will be like, oh my gosh, hey look, there's a
Amber
lovely flower
butt
over
better.
there on the ground. Apparently that's how hilichurls sound. And then it just blows up in their face? That's so cold.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, things will only get colder from there. Because after unleashing her elemental burst, Ganyu will gracefully raise her hand in the air and summon ice shards that come raining down on her opponents.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like it's gonna hurt.
God, it's
Okay, so it
everything
seems
that
like she'll be
Amber
right at
wishes
home
she
in a
could do.
cold place like
It's
Dragonspine,
literally
and I,
exactly
for
the
one,
changes I've
certainly
always
wouldn't
wanted for
wanna
Amber.
get
Haven't
on
I?
her bad side.
Like I've said it all the time. Like if
Me
Amber's
neither.
E could somehow
So,
deal
both of
damage
our new characters look
passively,
really awesome,
and if her ultimate
but if our
lasted
viewers would
longer
like to
and
know
just
more
dealt the
about
same
either
amount of
of
damage
these
over a
two
longer time,
particular
it's
characters, they should be
exactly what
sure to play
Albedo
through their
does,
story
and I'm so
quests,
happy.
Which will be included
Hey,
in
Solcy, what's
version
up?
1.2.
Oh, great! So we'll be getting new story quests for both of these characters as well?
Yep, that's right. Both Albedo and Ganyu will have playable story quests.
Awesome! I can't wait to play through those.
I'm also really excited to see how everyone's story progresses in Dragonspine as well. Speaking of which, why don't you give us the lowdown on the Dragonspine area? I know you're just bubbling with excitement over there.
You betcha! We're off to the new Dragonspine area!
Nice one. Oh, but wait, before we embark on our hike through Dragonspine, why don't we give some prizes out to our lovely viewers?
All right! We have some
Hey, Talburn,
redeemable
how you
codes
doing?
to thank you, our loyal travelers.
All right, so we know we can skip this. We know about this. The code. It's on Discord. It's in a bunch of places. Skip.
Look at some area for travelers to explore in version 1.2. It will expand the game's current world and open a new part of the map. Let's take a first look at
I
some
think
of the scenery that awaits
Ganyu
players
will
in
be
Dragonspine.
Oh, it looks so cool.
possibly
I think I see a new
my
challenge.
favorite
Also, look at all those like
aim
new
down
chests.
sights
Oh, that means
art.
new
Well,
items.
my favorite main
I
DPS
know, it's
archer.
just, I'm always so blown away.
Like,
by
as a
the
main
scenery
DPS
and
archer,
Genshin
her kit
Impact,
really
so I
focuses
really
on
can't wait to explore Dragonspine. It's
being
gonna be
that
fun.
main
and all
DPS
that
archer
snow
really
makes
well.
me want to like warm and cozy up with some hot chocolate by a fire.
Ooh, yeah.
And
Getting
also
that
it's
blanket.
ice, so if you pair it
Make a
up with
Paimon burrito.
fire, at least you're getting the
Paimon
1.5
burrito!
times
Oh,
damage.
no,
Not the
wait, does
2
that mean
times,
you're
but
gonna
at least
eat
it's
me for
1.5
real?
times damage.
Don't tempt me.
I think aiming in Genshin's pretty okay.
Emergency food.
Ganyu is gonna be the
So,
first
I wonder
character
what
that you do not
that
want
red
if you're
shiny
mobile.
thing- shiny red thing is.
What are they
is
wait?
that?
What are they
Oh,
waiting
you
on?
mean there's that look.
Oh wait, I've seen that before.
Those
Area shutting meaning. Dragon
about icy rules for sea
in the new
little sea leaf.
area.
Are they?
Well,
What are they
let's
chattering
post.
about?
Guess which one? Pretty. Hey, you're.
So it looks like
Okay, here we
got
go.
a ton
Interesting
of
things.
new monsters, which is super cool. I think I see like a Yeti in there, a frost Yeti.
Well, and I'm wondering about
It's-
all like the different.
There's not.
abilities
There's
that
no
these
new
monsters
enemies.
have. Like, ooh, what are they gonna do to me? And how? Am
There's
I going
no
to fight
new
them back?
enemies. There's enemies with
How
that are
many times
ice.
will I
There
die to
is.
these
This is
monsters?
like
probably a lot.
Alolan
Probably.
characters.
I really love what
There's
they've done with the
Alolan
wintry
Hilichurl,
aesthetics here.
Yeah, we
Alolan
can definitely
Sinsen
tell
Mage.
that Cryo is going to be a
That's
big
still a
theme for a lot of
Hilichurl.
these monsters. I mean, like they're literally covered.
Looks like. Yeah, but seriously, these monsters really fit the theme
Oh, hey,
of
look,
the
it's an
environment here.
ice
And
weasel.
this ruin
That might
grater
be new.
Looks like an interesting one as well.
Yeah, we've definitely never seen one like that before.
Yeah, it's
So,
an ice
besides
ruin
all
guard.
the
I like the
lovely
new laser
winter
attack.
aesthetics and
It
ferocious
also looks like
monsters,
it might
are
have
we getting
permanent
any new
face guard
mechanics for the
on,
Dragonspine
kind of like
area?
the
Yes,
flying
we are. Let's
flying
talk about the
ruin
sub-zero climate.
All right.
ruin.
So Dragonspine doesn't just look
Hunters?
cold. Your characters will actually feel the cold. As you venture deeper into the reaches of Dragonspine
Oh, hey, a new
without
stats bar,
any
yeah.
heat source, your character's body temperature will continuously drop and the effects of sheer cold will accumulate. But be careful. If you let sheer cold accumulate too much, some frosty effects will appear on your screen and your character will start to take damage.
Yikes.
And
Oh my
that's
god,
not all.
so
Performing certain actions
so fire
in
character
the harsh
buffs.
Dragonspine environment can even accelerate the effects of the cold, like swimming, for example.
fire
In other
character
words,
buffs.
avoid jumping into bodies of freezing water. Noted.
But the good news is there are also many ways to stay warm in Dragonspine.
Like fire character
How
buffs.
about staying in a tavern next to the roaring fire?
I mean, I like that idea, but not exactly. But you are onto something with the fire idea, though.
Do you
In
think that the main
Dragonspine,
character got
travelers
more
can stay
time
close to
recording this
bonfires
one
or
piece than
special
the
sources
entirety of
heat
Genshin
in
so
the
far?
area to reduce the effects of sheer cold. There are even special sealy in Dragonspine that look all warm and toasty, which will protect you from the cold whenever you're nearby them.
Wow, that's crazy. So, this adds a whole new thing to consider when adventuring. I mean, you really have to look for sources of heat and plan your movement carefully.
Yeah, and if you get caught up in a difficult battle with some monsters that takes too long, the cold will probably be a problem.
Right? And I think Dragonspine's environment will have a pretty big influence on the approach of our combat strategies.
Oh, all of this sheer cold stuff is already making me feel cold all over. Do you know what we need, Zach?
Sticky honey roast?
Sticky honey roast!
I knew it.
Despite its crazy harsh environment, Dragonspine is still an area beckoning for exploration.
Well, I guess exploration is at the heart of every adventure, right?
That's right! There will be a variety of different things in the environment for travelers to discover and interact with. Let's take a deeper look at some key points of interest in Dragonspine, shall we?
Oh, I'm ready.
The most talking they had was in the intro
After entering
and
Dragonspine,
the moment they
travelers will
fish
soon
up
discover
Paimon.
some mysterious crystal-like shards in different parts of the area. There are a total of 3 small shards waiting to be discovered, which seem to be completely
Wait,
sealed
just
in
3?
ice.
Well, nothing a couple hits from a trusty claymore can't solve, right?
Wrong!
More Claymore
Your
user.
Claymore
Oh,
has no power here.
Oh.
The ice around these shards cannot be simply broken by a weapon's might. Travelers will have to find another way to break through all the icy shells.
Ah, puzzles. Okay, I
All right,
like where
fine.
this is going.
Travelers should be sure to keep their eyes open as they traverse the pathways of Dragonspine. There's even some special red ore scattered around that's never been seen outside the area. But remember,
New weapon
not all
ores.
pathways are open in Dragonspine. The path to the summit is completely impassable, blocked with a mysterious force that prevents you from going forward.
Just like Los Angeles traffic.
I
Oh
bet.
yeah, just like that. It's absolutely exactly.
I bet
like
it takes 2 days for someone to figure out how to
So,
clip through it.
Sounds like finding the key to breaking these crystal shards might also be the key to unlocking the path to the summit. Interesting.
Oh, never mind. I guess we can do
I
it through the
wonder
story.
What's at the top? There's got to be something contained inside these shards, right?
I
In fact,
uploaded
there
our
is.
video
As
for
travelers
the Game
break the
Awards, and I already
shards,
got
they'll discover
3
the
copyright
frost-bearing
strikes
tree.
on that video.
This tree is no ordinary
YouTube.
tree. It desires a substance called crimson agate. Travelers can collect more crimson agate to submit to the tree by gathering it in the wild or completing quests.
Huh.
It's okay.
I wonder
On
why this
YouTube, it's
tree
fine,
needs
because
crimson
YouTube,
agate.
those aren't
Is
actually
that what keeps it
DMCAs.
alive or something?
I mean, we'll see. The travelers can upgrade the tree and receive rewards by submitting more crimson agate.
Oh,
and these rewards
there's-
will also include a new
oh,
gadget that
wait,
you might
a
find
blueprint.
particularly handy in Dragonspine
A
called
blueprint or a
orbit
is that a
ball.
blueprint or a
nice.
prototype?
Kinda
What's the
sounds like
difference?
A coffee thermos or something. Is it like something we can take to keep us warm
It's a
on
blueprint or
Dragonspine?
prototype, or is that just
And
allow
once
us
the
to
tree
craft
reaches level
Frostbearer?
10, the travelers can then receive blueprints for a new 4-star catalyst weapon, Frostbearer.
Cool. I love the name. It feels like it fits in with everything that we've been talking about so far.
Also, while exploring and fighting monsters in the Dragonspine area, travelers might stumble across something that looks like a dragon tooth. But you should take note that this is no ordinary dragon tooth.
I don't even know what an ordinary dragon tooth would look like.
If you follow the
Like a
quests and collect
tooth.
these dragon teeth along with some other items,
Alright,
you'll
alright,
then
we can
use
put
them
ourselves
in the
yes.
camp to forge another 4-star
Whee!
weapon called the Dragonspine Spear.
Oh, so that's 2 new 4-star weapons we can get now.
Right, and travelers will also receive the weapon's blueprint as well.
So wait, you're basically saying that we'll be like the tooth fairies of Dragonspine? But instead of exchanging teeth for coins, we get 4-star weapons.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, this will be pretty fun. And more weapons is always a plus.
For sure. Now let's take a closer look at what Albedo has been up to in the area. After
Albedo.
Albedo's extended exploration of the Dragonspine
Hi,
area,
Pipe.
he
Aw,
has
hey,
discovered some
Starlight.
ancient ruins
What's
buried in the
up?
snow and ice. He's
How
also
you doing?
found
Thank you so much for
some
that
script
host.
in the ruins, seemingly pointing him to the lost
And that
remains
sub.
of a
Welcome
destroyed
back, girl.
kingdom in Dragonspine.
So, the history of Dragonspine begins to unravel.
So,
there's a lot
I
going
don't
on
think
here
you,
despite the
you don't
brutal
actually get
environment.
these weapons.
Traces of
You
this
unlock the
kingdom are
ability
scattered
to
all across
craft these
Dragonspine,
weapons.
and
Craft is
there
with
are
a
even
capital
hidden
C.
quests. If travelers are able to uncover the secrets
Because
of
these
ruins,
weapons are
they'll
crafted with
receive
weapon
a new
prototypes, the types
4-star
that you get
Claymore
from
weapon,
the
Snowtomb
from the
Star
weekly
Silver.
fights.
Wow, so that's like 3 new 4-star weapons already up for grabs.
So you
Dragonspine
still
is
have to
loaded.
you still have to
You know
find
it.
get the
Alright,
prototypes for it.
Now that we've finished our first hike across Dragonspine, why don't we talk about some of the events coming for version 1.2?
Yes,
Sounds good.
events.
Right. What would a new version update be without new events?
Yes,
In
events.
version 1.2, travelers will be able to embark on an exciting new event. The Chalk Prince.
And the dragon.
Ooh, I wonder who's the prince and who's the dragon.
This event will lead travelers in an all-new storyline.
Maybe
across the Dragonspine
Albedo
area,
is a scaly.
and travelers will get to spend some quality time with our new character, Albedo, who plays a front and
All
center
right, maybe
role in the
Ganyu. Maybe
story.
Ganyu
Oh,
is
nice.
scaly.
So, how do we fit into the story here? And by we, I mean the traveler and, you know, Paimon.
Well, basically, Albedo takes the traveler and Paimon on a dangerous new quest, entrusting the traveler
Maybe she is
with
a scaly.
cursed sword.
Wait, a cursed sword?
That's right. The traveler is tasked with using this sword in Dragonspine to grow its power.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like your average sword to me.
It's the
What's
same
different about
prototypes.
the
I
event
think it's us
storyline
just
this time
unlocking
around
the
is that
ability
Albedo's
to
very own
unlocking the
character story
blueprint, which
will
gives
serve
you
as a
the recipe to
precursor leading up
craft.
to the
I don't
event
think it's
story.
actually
Wait,
giving you
so
prototypes.
that means Albedo's story quest will lead right into the event story? Ooh, I always love it when games can tie content together like that.
Yeah, me too. So let's take a quick look at part of Albedo's very own storyline to help set up the scene and get a quick glimpse of his alchemic mastery.
Okay, sounds good.
Whoa, you want to start with that?
You're right.
Why is
Giving
it
a
echoey?
demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life, breathing new life into fallen leaves.
Oh my god, he's a dendro type.
Whoa! Albedo does really have strong alchemic powers.
He's
He
dendro.
certainly does. Albedo's character will definitely become more apparent through his storyline and the event.
Yeah, it was nice that we got to know Fischl and Mona a lot better in the 1.1 Meteorites event, and it's awesome that they're connecting Albedo's storyline with the Dragonspine story this time around.
Definitely. And I'm not sure if everyone noticed or not, but we have a nice quality of life feature that I think a lot of people are going to enjoy, which was featured in that cutscene.
Oh?
In version 1.2, we have a new autoplay function for dialogue.
I wanted this
which
so
means
long
the game
ago.
will
I wanted
automatically
this
play
so
the
bad so long
voiceovers
ago.
and then proceed to the next line for dialogue scenes.
Oh yeah! That makes it so much easier to just
I
sit
think the
back
first
and
Dendro
enjoy
character
the
is the
story
snake guy
rather
we
than
saw
having to
with
press a button to proceed
Chi-Chi.
every 3 seconds. It really helps make the dialogue sections play like it's almost a movie.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing this one as well. Alrighty, so now let's take a look at some screenshots we have from the Chalk Prince
And the dragon.
story.
Oh, but this event has commemorative
Oh, this
significance.
girl is
The church
the
hopes that all
best.
sisters will be present.
Hopes?
Alright,
That's odd,
I found the
'cause
next
don't recall
character
it
I'm pulling
fulfill
for.
The hopes of others clause in my job description.
Yeah, alright. I found who I'm pulling for.
Yeah, so first we have Barbara
Nice.
as well as an unfamiliar character here.
Yeah, she looks really cool. Like, she looks like one
She looks
tough
like the
girl,
next
and she's got the
Nyan
personality to back it up, too.
character I hate.
I hope she doesn't
Or
hurt Barbara's feet.
Who's like
Yeah,
confusing
her
as heck
name
on
is
their
Rosaria, and she is
Rosaria.
indeed one of the nuns. So
Ooh,
I'm
nun?
sure Barbara's used to it.
Well, she definitely doesn't look like a typical nun to me, that's for sure.
Ooh,
I wonder what her story is.
God, she is
Guess we'll
checking
have to
so
play the
many
story
check
to find
marks
out.
off on
She'll be
things
making an
that
appearance in the event.
don't
Okay,
let me stand
let's
up on
go to our
stream or
next
else I'll
screenshot,
get banned.
Featuring the adorable Sucrose.
Then,
Whew.
could I ask you for a favor?
Yeah,
In truth,
that's
I
a
feel like Albedo is
Rosaria's
hiding
nice.
something from myself and Timaeus. That's true, but I feel like he's always hiding something. It is my personal guess that it is some great secret of alchemy.
Oh, Sucrose seems to be super
Sucrose
worried
is.
here.
I don't like
Wait,
Sucrose's
isn't
English
Sucrose
voice
supposed to
actor
be
as much as her
Albedo's
Japanese.
assistant? You'd think she
I
would
like her
know what
Japanese
he's
voice
up
actor a
to.
lot better.
Maybe Albedo's working on some dangerous research that he can't let Sucrose or Timaeus get involved with?
Huh. Well, Albedo's becoming more and more of a mystery. Besides, who would ever want to hide anything from sweet little Sucrose?
Sucrose is adorable.
Maybe Sucrose is just overly curious about Albedo's work. She's curious like a cat.
Oh, maybe that explains her ears.
Now we're on to something. Alright, let's take a look at our next screenshot.
Indeed. The
English.
dragon's eyes,
There's a few
claws,
English
and
voice
scales
actors that are really
ground
nice,
into
like
dust
English
before being
Duluth.
used to coat the blade. In
Excellent.
this way, Durin's
10
corruption
out of
and
10.
venom entered into the sword and became the source of its power.
Oh, so
I also
that must
quite
be
like
the
English
cursed sword
Fischl,
you
not bad.
mentioned earlier.
That's right.
And Albedo said that Durin's corruption and venom entered into the sword?
English, Jean, and
Sounds
Lisa
pretty
also
dangerous.
good.
I like how Albedo just decides it's okay to trust us with a weapon
Basically
like
just not
that.
English Paimon.
Yeah, well, if Albedo gives it to the Traveler, then it must be a
Oh,
pretty
give
special
it to me,
item.
Daddy.
There might
Does he
even
have
be
a
price
Does he have a
to using
tattoo
such a
on his
weapon,
neck?
And maybe if we pay the price, it could become very powerful?
Huh. Oh, like, maybe it, like, consumes HP of whoever's wielding it, or, maybe it consumes some sort of special items.
Right. Well, I
It
guess
consumes
we'll have to play
Primo
the event and see.
Gems.
Okay, it's time for our last event screenshot.
But if you want to know why I trust you,
It's a Primo Gem
it might
consuming
be
sword.
because the unusual ones like us share a certain degree of understanding. Lonely individuals. Those who aren't like ordinary people. Just like, you and me.
Albedo's
Ooh,
voice
did
actor
you
sounds
hear
really
that?
bored there.
Oh, Albedo said the unusual ones like
Albedo.
us.
Albedo's voice
Does that
actor
mean
sounds
he's like
really
the Traveler?
boring.
Well, he also said they're lonely individuals who aren't like ordinary people. So perhaps he's simply referring to that they are just both unique in some way?
Maybe he's referring
it
to
can't
that
be
they're
that
both blondes.
simple. Besides, those two look practically alike. I think Albedo has another side to him. Maybe
I think it's
some
just 'cause they're
mysterious
blondes.
identity that he keeps hidden from everyone else.
Or he might simply be a lonely master of alchemy. Such genius is already unusual enough, don't you think?
Now I want to know everything about Albedo.
Man,
I guess we'll have to play through this
English,
story ourselves to learn
male
more.
Traveler's
So,
voice actors
Karina,
really
besides
really
the new
flexing his
storyline,
voice in
why
this
don't you
entire
tell us
piece.
a little bit about what else travelers can expect
He
from the
flexing his
Chalk
voice.
Prince and the Dragon event.
Sure thing.
And now, before we proceed to the next section, let's give out another code.
All right, we already know this one too. Ooh, ooh,
Chalk
ooh.
Prince
Okay.
and the Dragon event will also feature a variety of different quests for travelers to complete with tons of different rewards. The Chalk Prince
This looks like a
and the
week-long event.
Dragon event
So,
will be divided up
one
into
event,
4
one
separate
chapter
acts.
unlocks per day.
I can see
7 days
already that the
total,
cursed
week-long
sword is
event.
going to play an important role
Another
in this event.
crown for
Act 1 of
talent
the
level
event will be
10.
unlocked as soon as you've completed Albedo's story quest, called the Princeps Cretaceous chapter. Then each of the following acts will be gradually unlocked afterwards, each containing a variety of different quests and challenges to be completed.
Seems
Mhm.
straightforward enough.
I
Now,
just want
here's where
the books
sword
and the
comes
EXP.
in. Once all the single acts challenges have been completed, in addition to the acts completion rewards, travelers will also unlock a new ability for festering desire, the cursed sword.
Ooh, so the abilities of the sword are literally growing, just like we
That's
saw
really
earlier
cute.
in the storyline.
Exactly, but that's not all. After each event act is completed, travelers will also receive
Oh, is he
a
also Demon
corresponding
Slayer
type of
MC? Oh,
essence,
that's really
you know,
cool.
in addition to all the other stuff we mentioned before.
So, what can we use that for? Oh, please say Prima Gems!
Not exactly.
They're called Prima
It's in the event
Gems?
shop, and travelers can exchange it for whatever
Is
rewards.
that how it's
But
pronounced?
there's a key thing to remember here.
What's that?
All of the materials required for refining festering desire will also be available in the event shop. In other words, after
Whoa,
completing all
that's the
the
biggest
event
reveal of this whole
challenges,
thing.
Travelers will also complete festering desire.
Nice.
So, if we count the 3 weapons we mentioned earlier, here we
Primo
have all
Gems.
the weapons that will be available as rewards in version 1.2.
Wow. And I was already excited about the weapons we saw earlier.
So, as we also briefly mentioned earlier, some of these weapons can be obtained directly, whereas others can be
Oh,
obtained
okay. So
indirectly
festering desire, we
via
do get a new
blueprints.
sword.
lot of
We
new
actually
weapons.
just straight up get
What
a
else do you
sword.
have
The
for
rest
us,
we get
Karina?
recipes for.
I feel like you're on a roll right now with all these rewards.
Yeah.
Sure am. In version 1.2,
The new
game will
cryo
also
set?
be updated with 2 brand new sets of artifacts.
Pause. All right. So we've seen this before. We've seen the new bonuses. Cryo damage bonus 15%, hydro damage bonus 15%. That makes sense. I do not like the look of the hydro set at all. I do not like the look of the new hydro set. I think it's like a pirate theme, but I don't think it looks very watery. Dislike the hydro set aesthetically. Just want to say. When a character attacks an enemy affected by cryo, crit rate increased by 20%. If it's frozen, an additional 20% crit. I have stated before, I dislike that type of effect because of how inconsistent it is in multiplayer. In single player, it's a lot easier if your team is set up so that way you know that you're only going to be causing like freeze reactions, that's going to be better. So it's basically the use albedo water with, I keep wanting to say albedo, use water with your Ganyu, so that way Ganyu gets 40% crit rate on frozen characters with a hydro support, which seems good. I can already smell the preview video YouTube hype videos where Mona ults and then they freeze it and then they get big crits off of it just to show off how good she is. And the Hydro set, after using elemental skill, increase normal attack and charge attack damage by 30% for 15 seconds, which is basically the child set. Perfect child set right there.
Facts. The cryo artifact set.
I kind of wish one of the sets were better for supporting, especially the ice set. I wish the ice set were better for supporting.
Yeah. I can see how these are going to be pretty awesome for the cryo and hydro characters we have so far. And I like how the names of these new sets match their corresponding effects.
Because right now, I'd actually say that the cryo set is not good on our current cryo characters. Diona support, so Diona doesn't need damage. Kaya, you can use this on Kaya, I suppose, but Kaya is spending a lot of time doing basic attacks and not doing ice damage, because most of Kaya's damage isn't coming from his ult or his E. But you can get some freeze and good damage off of Kaya.
But the question is, which domain are these gonna drop?
And Chungyun...
Wait, is there gonna be a
actually,
domain in
Chungyun,
Dragonspine?
DPS Chungyun can use the ice set really well. So DPS Chungyun can use this ice set.
Will be available in the Dragonspine area, so don't forget to stop by and unlock the new domain while exploring the area.
If anything, I'll be stopping in there to save myself from sheer cold.
And that's everything we have for the Dragonspine event. But I'm sure you have other events waiting for us, right, Zach?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, what's up?
Tevat is a large world, and plenty of other things will also be happening across the lands in version 1.2.
Ooh,
Let's
hidden
start
treasure.
With an event for travelers looking for a real challenge. The Hypostatic Symphony.
Ooh, sounds musical.
In the Hypostatic Symphony event, travelers will find themselves facing off with hypostases that have some special abilities compared to the ones that we typically encounter in the wild.
Oh yeah, these hypostases seem
Yay,
pretty intense.
more
importantly,
tower
travelers will be able
breaking.
to select the difficulty and conditions for the challenge. By choosing to take on a harder difficulty and more demanding conditions, travelers will have a chance at receiving more bountiful rewards.
Okay, not quite the musical I imagined, but fighting hypostases is always fun.
But if taking on hardcore challenges is not your style, we'll also have something a little more relaxing called Lost Riches.
Wait, hold on, did I just see like a Sealy following the traveler? Am I being replaced?
That looks like...
Yeah, no.
That looks like a Jumpty Dumpty. That looks like an Animo Jumpty Dumpty.
In this event, travelers will partner up with a little Sealy in search
I hope
for
Klee made it.
treasure.
That would be amazing, because Klee is supposed to be like a powerful sorceress.
I love the Sealies. They're really cute.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Not being replaced, but I do love the
What the hell are iron coins? Hold up. Oh, this isn't gold. So you pick up this type of currency and then you redeem it. This is a different currency.
Sealies. They're really cute.
No, you're not.
You're
being
not
replaced,
finding
but
money
the
because
little
they
Sealies
can't
are
they
really
can't
cute.
have you getting more.
In this event, the Sealy will indicate whenever you are getting close to nearby treasure.
They can't let you
After
farm Mora.
successfully
You have to farm this
locating the
other
treasure,
material
travelers
and then
will
turn it
receive
in.
some special iron coins, which can then be exchanged in the shop.
Okay, that sounds
Yeah.
really cool, but once we get the Sealy, do we get
Disappointing.
I wish we could keep it. Do we get to keep it?
Well, your wish has been granted. After collecting enough iron coins, you can exchange them to add the Sealy to your inventory.
No way.
Yup. Then you can just
Oh,
equip the
shit.
Sealy and
Genshin
it will
has
accompany
pets.
you on all your future adventures.
Aw, that's so
Oh my god,
If I
Genshin
get a Sealy,
pets.
I don't think I will ever be able to play without it.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
same.
Genshin pets.
So travelers should remember that special areas will unlock when hunting for treasure. All you'll need to do is check the map to find each area's location. This will definitely be a great event for exploring more of the game's open world as well.
Okay, this might just be my favorite part of version 1.2 so far.
I'm gonna bug it
And
out and
last
have
but not
Paimon
least,
and a
we have a
Sealy following
returning
around. I wonder if I
favorite
can
with
have
a
all
bit of a
3
new
Sealys
spin.
and Paimon following
You
me
might
around.
remember him by his
I
unique
think I
sense
can
of
do that.
fashion and
I think I can bug it out.
unorthodox business style.
Wait, is it the crazy traveling merchant guy?
You got it.
Ah, yes, I love that guy. It's Levin.
Yep, and he's back again. But this time around, he's gonna be changing things up a bit.
Leben
this
looks
should
like
be
he belongs in
interesting.
Yakuza.
So, for marvelous merchandise in version 1.2, travelers will now be able to find Leben while visiting other players' worlds.
Ooh.
Everyone will have different rewards available at random from Leben each day. So if you're interested in what Leben is offering in someone else's world, you should be sure to pay him a visit there.
Oh, that's an interesting twist. I can't wait to see what rewards I'll be trading for this time.
All right, and that's it event-wise.
Ooh.
So, Karina, why don't
So
you
he-
take
if
us
he's
through
got,
some final
like-
features and
if he's got
optimizations
something
travelers can
worthless.
expect to see in version 1.2.
You got it. In addition to all the exciting new events and content we've introduced
Nice.
today, which has already been a lot, version
So
1.2
if
will
all
also
we care
feature
about
a
are like
variety of
EXP books, you can
optimizations to
just
improve the
look for
overall
someone
gameplay
who has
experience.
EXP book version of him.
Let's hear some details.
Improvements have
Ascension
been made to
materials,
various
there we
features,
go.
including the in-game chat, the photo-taking system, domain drop collection, and character ascension.
Sounds like they've made a lot of improvements to different parts of the game.
Yup, so let's go through each of these improvements one by one and see what's waiting for us in 1.2.
Okay, ready when you are.
Travelers will be able to set custom names for their friends via the friend screen.
Oh,
Cool.
nice. I'll finally be able to remember the
I know.
names of the people I'm playing with. And Karina will be able to give her friends ugly nicknames.
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname.
There it is.
DMs.
Also, travelers will now be able to chat directly with their friends via the main game
Can't
screen,
wait for
even
in-Genshin dick
outside of
pics.
co-op mode.
Nice. So I'll be able to chat with my friends when I'm working on my single-player quests?
That's right. Please don't spam me
That's
with
what
messages,
Discord's
though.
for.
I can't promise anything.
All right, next we have a new gadget coming for version 1.2.
Ooh.
It's a
called the
camera.
camera with a K.
Stupid.
Travelers can equip it to be able to
Stupid
snap
name.
photos at the press of a button. Also, the classic photo-taking system under the Paimon menu will support new options for character expressions, as well as improved camera movement features. So now it should be easier for travelers to capture all their favorite adventuring moments.
Sweet. I can't wait to try that out on Dragonspine.
Yeah, just be sure to not get frozen while posing in the cold, okay?
Again, I can't promise anything.
Can I fly with my camera mode
and next
yet?
we have an improvement that travelers have already been requesting for some time now.
Ooh, goody.
Starting in version 1.2, drop domain rewards like materials and artifacts will be
Just go
directly
straight to your
added
inventory.
To your
Yup.
inventory.
Nice.
It
So we
still
won't
does
have to
this
spend
stupid
time picking up
animation.
each of the dropped rewards anymore?
Exactly. Everything will be automatically collected for our travelers now.
Oh, that is so much more convenient.
Oh, I know, right? And our next improvement is also a convenient one for domains. After completing a domain, travelers may now directly
Restart
choose
is
to
really
challenge that
nice.
particular domain again.
Yes. That'll also be a real time saver.
And finally, we have a couple of important
Yeah,
updates
free
in 1.2
polls.
regarding character ascension. First off, travelers
Poll.
will now receive one acquaint feint each time they ascend their
They should give you an
characters at
acquaint
level
feint for
20,
hitting.
level
They should give
50,
you
and
an
level
acquaint
70.
feint
I'll
for
never say
hitting
no to more
6
acquaint
stars.
feints.
Also, travelers will now be able to check any particular character's required ascension materials directly from the main character screen.
Ah, so now it'll be easier to check which materials we need to start collecting.
Precisely. This will be really handy whenever you get a new character and you have to keep checking.
I like
which
the
materials
movement
you
of
need to
the
look for.
ascension button.
Great.
That is very
I look
nice.
forward to checking out all of these in game.
Yep, me too. So that does it for the optimizations that are coming in version 1.2. All right, goodies inbound in 3, 2, 1.
All right, we got it already. Boop, 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 boop.
Get version 1.
So I
Yeah. Hope
Is that it?
forget. I love so much fun.
I
So,
work with
it's-
and notice there
Alright.
were different colored Sealies, if I saw that right.
That is it. Where's my Genshin? Did my Genshin crash? Did I close my Genshin or did it crash? I'm not sure. Either way, let me reopen Genshin. All right, 1.2. We've seen some of the new weapons. I actually don't know if Genshin ever officially posted stats for the new weapons or not, because I'm not supposed to talk about the stats of new weapon. We haven't seen the stats of the new weapons and stuff, but I like that we get a 4-star sword. That's really nice, a free 4-star sword, and then the new crafting ones. I'm interested. They have damage procs on some of it. I'm interested if they're going to deal white damage or they're going to deal ice damage, and more importantly, if they actually apply an elemental debuff. Because if they apply an elemental debuff on some of these weapons, then that's going to be very, very, very strong to have a weapon that can apply ice. Because that'd be nice. Anyways, 1.2, 23rd.